Thanks for joining me, and have my glasses on so I can read the card today. I pulled from the Herbcrafter's Tarot again because I really like that deck. So today's card from the Herbcrafter's Tarot says that it is the High Out Water Chamomile. And let's see if we can find that. The High of Water, the High Priestess, the Sixes, Fire, Earth, Water. Here we go. Maybe. Oh, there it is. So chamomile. Hey, Sammy. Oh, how funny that you were about to message me. There goes your synchronicity. I actually have a ton going on. I was like, let me get up here quick before I skip it again. So, I think I put Coffee Table Talk in the description, but I don't know if I put number 15. Thanks for sharing. I didn't get a chance to do that. But it says for the chamomile, return refreshed to a beginner's heart. Tender heart, big dreams. Calm your spirit when emotions run AWRY. I can't say it. Yeah. In this picture with the fish and the water and the soap and the tea and the chamomile. You can see it up close. And I can always PM you a picture of it. Are my fingers in the way? I think it's blurry. I can send you a picture of it. So dried chamomile fills the jar on the countertop. A child pours hot water over flowers in a glass bowl. She spills a little onto the counter, distracted by the scene beyond the window. It's a clear day. The ocean is gleaming as if covered in diamonds. A helper steadies the girl's hand and brings her attention back to the flowers in the water. The Hija of water embraces her feelings with the freedom of a child. Yesterday was 14. When I went to upload it on YouTube, I was like, uh-oh, I messed that one up again. I gotta write it down. Today's definitely 15, but I don't know. Did I put that in the description? Can you see the description? Yes, I did. Okay, good for me. I got it right today. Today is right. Yesterday was wrong. So the Hija of water embraces her feelings with the freedom of a child. When emotions overrun and overwhelm her, she reaches out for help. She remembers the many times she was given chamomile tea when she was sad. She knows the medicine she needs, though she may not be able to prepare it on her own. Just chamomile's sweet scent calms anxiety and brightens the spirit. The child quiets her mind and gives herself permission to be playful with her heart. She embraces her dreams and often loses herself in imagination. Okay, I'll message you after or now because you know I'm gonna forget. But oh, girl, put Sammy in there instead of Samantha. Okay. Crafting with the Hija of water. Calm overwhelming emotions with gentle chamomile tea. It is a fish and a bottle of looks like oil, a seashell, the little girl pouring the tea. Soothe a headache after a big cry with chamomile head compress. Collect your dreams with chamomile as you harvest the flowers blossom by blossom. And you know, the whole synchronicity thing, it's so funny because who's been feeling overwhelmed lately? Everybody. Like, especially me. I have been like, I have too much going on. So, trying to ask for help, one, is always tough. You know, we think we can handle it as women all by ourselves. Oh, you just picked up chamomile tea. See, and I almost didn't pull from the Herbcrafters. I found it on the floor, on a box, and I was like, I can't find it. Let me just grab another deck. Or I went to look for this and didn't see it and grabbed another deck, but then I came out and saw it. So it was really cool that, you know, everything works out the way it's supposed to. So the chamomile tea, the calming, soothing, and actually I had spoke to another person. I'm gonna leave those out because my kid that I'm picking up here shortly will be calling and I need him to drive. My ex-husband that comes over sometimes and helps me with lives and such actually was talking about chamomile tea last night. So it's funny that that card, well, I say the word funny, but we all know it's not funny. It's synchronicity, or you know, our guides speaking to us and saying, hey, yo, you're right, the chamomile tea is a need today. So just listening to your gut and dealing with what comes up without putting too much emotion on it. Right, it feels right. Um, and yeah, when you start a business, it is like a baby. You got to learn all the ins and outs. You got to learn what to do when things go wrong. You got to be happy and joyous when things go right. There's just so much that can go on with a brand new business. It's so much fun creating and having artsy craftsy businesses where you're making, whether it's jewelry or anything else that you put together, is extremely satisfying. So hopefully everything starts to pick up sales wise for our community, metaphysical, crystal, however you want to call it, and everything starts to pick up and take off for you and the rest of us too, because sales have been really down the last couple months, very much so. But speaking of which, while we're chatting on our coffee table talk number 15, you're going to hear my printer go off because I am going to print a piece of paper that I need to pack a ginormous box that I just got a payment for. So, right where we're supposed to be, always. And here's part of the diet plan. Zevia, clear. All their sodas are totally clear. It has stevia leaf, so it's really, really sweet flavored. Really sweet. Like, wow. But, zero everything on those. 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 carbs, 0 sugars. Carbonated water, natural flavor, stevia leaf, and citric acid in the cream soda. Camera. See, 0. Oops, wrong side. All the zeros. So, if you can't give up your soda and you want something that tastes really sweet, Zevia is the way to go. For real. Let's see what else we have going on. So many amazing women and one guy. And one guy is probably Maximus Diamond. And Max, I thought a year and a half to 2 years ago, year and a half-ish, when I met, man, it's probably maybe been 2 years. When I met Maximus Diamond, I thought it was a girl. And us girls like to talk. So we were like, who is this Maximus Diamond person who's trying to be a seller? And I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I went and said, hey, are you a guy or a girl? Max is a guy. But it took months for us to figure that out until I actually stopped and went and said, hey, yo, are you a guy or a girl? And he thinks it's crazy how much me and my sister look alike and sound alike. So, because he started watching a couple of her lives, we help each other out, sharing and such. But yeah, Max is a doll. Really care about Max a lot. He's come a long way in the community. We do have other guys. We have a couple. We have one called Jason, which I think was in Coffee Table Talk number 2, possibly. If you go on YouTube, I have his card, Phoenix Rising Apothecary. He sells a lot of herbs and tinctures and such. Great guy, great products. I have his elderberry kits for syrup and use those. Max's ears may be itching. I don't know. Max does go live from his personal page, Maximus Diamond, and he sells crazy amounts of spheres and towers. Um, you just got a bunch from Max. That's cool. He has creepy stuff, like little coffin. They look like the lid of a coffin to me. Coffin-shaped crystals, demon-shaped crystals with like cat eye effect eyes. Just lots of strange things that are really cool. I like them. He loves them. Um, do I have? So on the website, I did get 99.9% of my spheres posted. I do have a couple of the chevron amethyst still to get posted. These two in my hand, I did get pictures, but I didn't get them posted, but I did get a bunch more spheres posted on the website. And I have one more strawberry quartz to post. This one's kind of a darker one of the group, but I got the Crazy Lace Agates posted. Yes, lots of spheres. I got a lot more posted on the website. I've been trying to diligently work on that while doing 80 other things at the same time. And did I send you a screenshot of the page or just the I got the admin duties happening real soon too. Um Sammy. Yep, I did your page and your picture for you in a PM or whatever. No, no, you're good. I sent both, and the picture and the book, or the card and the book. And yeah, Max is awesome. He goes lives mostly, sometimes Friday nights. I keep thinking today's Friday. So sometimes Friday nights, Saturdays, and it can be random and it can be twice, and Sundays, same thing. He tries to do around 6 or 7, and you're very welcome for those pictures of cards. And anybody that's watching the replay, if you'd like a picture of the card that we drew today, I'll be more than happy to send that to you. Just send me a message, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or anywhere else that you're watching the replay. But yeah, just hanging out and doing that. I finished another course, waiting on the rest of the grades so I can get my certificate. Number 3, I took a break today and didn't do a class at all or module, but I'm trying to determine which one to do next. I have like 9 or 10 on the record to start, and I'm only doing one at a time, so I don't thank you. It didn't take long because I already knew most of it, but sometimes they like certain wording, and I had 8 grades. I had 700s and 190 because I missed one question because it was worded different than I talk, like think. So same answer, different way because of the wording of the question. So they give me 10 points off. Okay, I'll take it. It's still a 90, and I did get 700s, but there's 19, 5 more to go to get graded before I get my certificate. So metaphysical is a huge umbrella. So you got the umbrella, I'm trying to do it the other way, of metaphysical, and under that umbrella you have tons of stuff. um, I'm crystal healing certified, that's under the umbrella. Scrying certified, that's under the umbrella. uh, the certification that I'm waiting to get and print out to go with my other two is the certified, like, how, I don't know how they're going to word it, but I can teach meditation now, and classes and such on meditation, group sessions on meditation. Crystal healing, there's not just crystal healing, there's cognitive behavioral health that I have on a book to get done at some point. And that's what you use your crystals for, is healing. Is that what you meant? Yeah, protection and lots of things. You use your crystals. I have one of my favorite scrying materials is an obsidian sphere. It's a black obsidian. If you have a mirror, it's better to paint it black to scry. Or even you can use your, if it's not dirty and fingerprinted, you can use your, if it doesn't pop up, you can use your cell phone because it's a black surface to scry with, which is really cool. I've done that, like practicing or, during the class. That's cool that you did cognitive behavioral health in your bachelor. I don't know what scrying is. Uh, I thought you meant when you said mirror, because a lot of people use a mirror. Crystal ball reading type of thing is scrying. Like seeing. Um, you might be doing that now. You might be, if you don't know what the word is. So it's a seer. The little stone that you found out was a seer stone or a Emma egg. People use those to scry. You kind of like let you ask your guides and kinda, but it's more you ask for your protection from your guides and your angels and such, whatever way you do it, and ask them to show you a specific. So if I said to, in order to scry on a subject of when will I have my new home and shop built and ready to be occupied and used for crystal healing and meditation, etc., etc. And I scry by looking into a surface, an obsidian sphere, a blackened mirror, and instead of staring at my reflection that I can see now, which is funny because I'm looking at me upside down, I kind of let my eyes go. You ever look at those pictures with the dots and you have to let your eyes go wonky in order to see what's in the picture? I can never think of the name of those. So, uh, hidden pictures. It's like an illusion type of deal. And it's S, here, let me type it. Scry. Or scrying. So if you've ever heard of the magic eye picture, where it's a picture, oh Lord, that might, okay. See how you see this, but if you let your eyes relax, you can see what's hidden. And I'm not getting it on the little phone. Plus my foot went to sleep. Let's see. It is, see if I can make it bigger. Okay. There's a tiger? So at the top of the picture, there's like a tiger on one side and a lion on the other, but then there's just like lines, which is weird. But you can't tell just looking at all the dots. So yeah, when your eyes just kind of go wonky, I want to say the word wonky, they don't focus on anything in particular. It's actually like I trained my eyes when they came out with these magic eyes when I was a teenager to be able to look and see them fairly quickly. So there's like a tiger and a lion. This one's kind of weird. Okay, that one's not right. Um, they're called magic eye. So if you look up magic eye, there are hidden images in the images. I hear beeping. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what that is. I'm hearing a lot of mess lately around here. Hold them to your nose and pull away slowly. Yep. So scrying would be. What is that noise? When I get up, I don't hear it. I think my appliances are all like mad at me. My ceiling fans are going crazy, making weird noises. Nah, no idea what that noise is. It's not like it's weird. But so if you let your eyes go wonky over a black surface, and most people use not shiny but matte, but I like to use the obsidian sphere that I have for it. So strange. Yeah, all of them. All my electronics are like against me right lately. It's so weird. But um, so you ask for guidance and you ask for to see something, and you can do it for yourself and other people, and you scry and you get the information, kind of like fortune telling or crystal ball reading or any of those kind of things that people label it. That's scrying. I like the black obsidian sphere for scrying, and I don't really care for the clear, but you can scry with like a crystal ball, a clear sphere as well. I did this because that's about how big mine is, somewhere over there. Somewhere where it's beeping. Don't ever leave your spheres that have any kind of a glare, like onyx or clear quartz, especially in sunlight, because it can burn your house down. The reflection of the sun can hit the sphere and then cause the sun, like a magnifying glass when you were a kid and you try to burn the ants on the sidewalk. Don't leave those things in the window. Yeah, that's cool that your guides can show you. And if you just pay attention, all of our guides are always constantly showing us all kinds of stuff. Um, Gut, intuition, guides, they're all the same thing. So, um, the other. Oh, that's funny that your sphere had a warning on it. Don't leave it in sunlight. It's just like a magnifying glass. It'll amplify that um, sun coming in and catch stuff on fire. And what is that? In the camera, I see right there. That's not. That's not there. That's so weird. I saw it the other night too. There is a perky box with wolfenite, I believe, right there, but see how it looks like a red light? That's literally not a red light. That's so cool. It's very interesting. because I saw it a couple times. Yeah, what? Want me to get it out and show you what it really looks like? You'll be like, what? Because I'm like, what? It's crazy. Looks like a little orange or red light. It's square. It's a perky box, but it's clear. It's as clear as the rest of the box. That's my poisons, by the way. I keep all my poisons locked up. Those are my personal poison collection. I won't say why I have that, but let me see if I can find the key. It's not in it. Key. Okay, see? It's gone. Like the red thing is in my hand. It's vandonite. I'm sorry. Oh, ooh, and it's crumbly, and that's not good because it's poisonous. So it's a box, perky box with orange vandonite in it, and this vandonite actually came broken. It had tossed around in the box, so that's why the little crumbs are falling off still. But you know, I'm gonna send you a picture of it because it's really pretty. Yeah, isn't that weird? And I don't know what it would reflect off of though that nothing else is. It's an orange stone. I don't know. Orange and white. Vandonite on barite. Check that out when you get off the live. You're gonna be like, what? Alright, so maybe, but even with I don't know. Ah, I dropped it. No, the entire side of the cube was lit. I know. It's so weird. It's not now. I don't know if I just didn't hit the right angle or what, but it's not bright no more. It wasn't the first couple nights either, so it's weird. Okay, so the certifications, there's a lot more of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it kind of fell over, so maybe it's reflecting off the actual vandonite on top of the barite, the orange. It is cool though. But there's a list of them. I think I had nine or 10 other Reiki 1 and 2 practitioner. There's a bunch of them, and I'm gonna hit them at my own pace, not too hard, not too slow. And so if you're looking into reflective surfaces and you're letting your eyes relax, yeah, that's scrying. Careful doing it when you're driving. I don't want to be in your neighborhood. Just kidding. So, spheres are on the website. DEC12 still gets you 12% off. Thank you. There's a ton more I know and can share with you. I've done everything, like I've done everything you can imagine as far as a job goes. I own my own HVAC company. If you have a problem with your heating and air, hit me up. I might be able to help you. Okay, when you stop the car at a stop sign, that's a smart time to do that kind of thing. Um, but a lot of these certificates I'm getting quicker because I know the information and can kind of breeze through it pretty good, at my own pace. Not like mad hurry, but not super slow either. A lot of it is I'll get a lot of the modules done, and then life happens and I do other things, and then I come back. Um, but yeah, I gotta make the kids some dinner tonight. I usually don't, but I thawed out some fish, and I don't really eat fish, so I'm like, wait a minute, now I see something in there moving. But the sam lemon peppered salmon and corn for the kids after I pick up the one from work, and the other wakes up from sleeping all day because he's up at night. That's really cool that you have like a photographic memory. That's something I was always interested in, but I read really slow, and I'm more of a math person. I can talk about taxes and um, mm, um, numbers all day long. I don't eat fish because I don't like it. I like shrimp, but it's got high cholesterol, so I have to minimize the shrimp. I do like scallops, but I haven't had any lately. And mm, oh, I love crab legs. Love. I could eat crab forever and ever and ever. And I'm the opposite. I'm not a speed reader, or I don't care to read that much, even though I have about 800 books in here. I'm great with the numbers. Great with the numbers. But and prefer to work with numbers than I do with writing or reading and writing. I have a best friend that was the opposite too. She was okay with English in high school, but she failed math, and I was the opposite. And I only failed English because the teacher told me she was going to fail me because of my older brother. Didn't make any sense. My mom never believed me. Till I made straight A's in summer school, and then my mom had a fit. Uh, sounds. You count sounds unconsciously. That's interesting. Replay in my mind. Oh, that's. Oh, I'm glad you're not hearing that. It's coming from ceiling fan, which is weird, because it's like dee 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 as it's spinning. I don't know. So we've been live for about 30 minutes, and I will need to cut this one short because I have got see, there goes my words. A box, not a bag, a box with about 30 items that I'm gonna have to pack up. Yeah, the ceiling fan's making like a weird sound, like beep beep beep. Like it sounds like, it actually sounds like, I thought it was my son's backup for his computer, but not that loud. Does that make sense? So it's like dee 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 dee, and I guess all these electronics just begin. Here, let me cover up my my ears. Um, my ears this time of the year don't like noises at all. Everything's amplified because I keep fluid on my ears because of, allergies and cats and everything. So it's probably not even beeping. It's probably just what I hear. Um, but I got a big old box to pack up. We did our card reading. We talked about spheres being on the website. Got a couple more to pop up there. I've got most of the animals on there. I've got tons of items to look at. Most of the jewelry. Of course, it's always changing. It's always something new coming in the door, something new going out. Still haven't got the Druzy Stars and Moons on there. Still got the pink opal bats. I'm glad that you enjoy the coffee table talks. I'm really glad that you hang out with me. I've really got to find a way to get more people in here so that we can talk more, because it's so fun when you have 4, 5, 6 people talking away about things. Oh, and speaking of which, I think I mentioned yesterday that we're going to do Christmas Day in the group. What did I just do with that paper? In Rocking Mother Nature's Minerals on Facebook, we're going to do a room, because I've not tried these new Facebook rooms, but we're going to do a room where we can come and go and talk all day. For those of us who are by ourselves, because we're never alone, we always have each other. For those of us who are by ourselves Christmas Day, we can be by ourselves together with each other on a room on Facebook in Rocking Mother Nature's Minerals. So good things happen when great minds come together. That's right. So the more we have on the coffee table talks, the more we can learn from each other, or ask questions. You know, if I don't know, then somebody else may know. If you don't know, somebody else may know. And it's a great networking way to network as well. With all of us having our own little small business, you may be looking for something I don't have, but somebody else on the coffee table talk may have it, or may know where to get it. See a shadow. Looked like my face was dirty. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight, and thanks for watching Coffee Table Talk number 15. We're going to do our best to be here tomorrow for number 16, same time around 6 o'clock. I do know one of the girls was saying she was going to try to be on, but I don't know where she is. She came in at the end yesterday. She'll probably come in at the end today, but what happens is with the 7 o'clock schedule for the child to get off work, I want to try to finish up before then so I don't have to cut off the computer and get out the door all at the same time. Thank you, Samantha, Sammy. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.